Hey guys, it's Sad Crowman, and welcome to your spring equinox reading. I am a little late, but better late than never, you know. Anyway, you will have 3 groups to choose from today. Group 1 is this piece of rose quartz right here. Group 2 is this piece of iron pyrite. And group 3 is this piece of blue calcite. I'll give you a moment to meditate on the rocks and then we can get started. Okay, for those of you who chose this piece of rose quartz, this will be your reading. I'm going to start off with the Raven's Wand Oracle. All the cards I use will be in the description below in case you want a link to get it yourself. I do have to mention that all links support this channel financially as I am an Amazon affiliate. Spirit guides, what does stepping away? Okay. So some of you may be stepping away from something this spring. Can I have some more information on this, spirit guides? What are they stepping away from? Release in reverse. Okay. So you guys have been having a hard time releasing something, and finally this spring you're going to be able to let it go. And I'm getting that this has been like a kind of a long-term thing. Can I get some hints as to what? Now obviously it's going to be different for all of you, but what kinds of things are being released, spirit guides? A messenger. Some of you got some really bad news, or somebody said something to you that was very rude. I mean to drop those. A foe. Something to do with an enemy of yours. A letter and a gift in reverse. Yeah, I'm getting that a lot of you received something that really, really ticked you off last winter. And a letter. Nowadays, nobody really sends letters, so I'm getting that this is probably something like a DM or an email or a text message. But either way, you guys received something about or from an enemy, and it really, really, really ticked you off. And you'll be able to release it this spring as you step away from this person and probably cut them out of your life. That's what I'm getting anyway. Spirit guides, it'll be different for everybody, but what was said. Survival and release. Okay, so we got release in reverse twice in 2 different decks. Let's see if I can show you that. The camera's a bit close. I'll turn it right side up so everyone can read it. You guys really need to release this thing, so if you're saying, well, everything resonates so far except I'm not releasing this, Spirit is calling you to do your best to release it. Because otherwise you're going to have a really hard springtime. You're going to have a hard time making it through the spring if you don't release this. Any other goings on this spring? Okay, we've got community, we've got risk, and we've got waterproof. Okay, we're on the same thing, it seems. So crow's feathers are waterproof, and Spirit is calling you to also become waterproof in that sense, to be able to shake off whatever this foe throws at you. Because what you need is to build a strong community. And with this risk card, I see it's risky for you to continue to dwell on whatever this foe is throwing at you, because it's really turning your life off balance. Let's see what the tarot cards give us. And if you have no idea what I'm talking about, then this foe probably hasn't said anything yet, but they will. Okay, we've got the Four of Swords, and we've got the Nine of Cups. Some of you guys may need to take a breather after this. And it's okay to, I wouldn't say isolate yourself, but to spend some time alone in moderation, to recuperate when things get stressful. But with this Nine of Cups here, I'm seeing that if you don't let it affect you, things will get so much better. There's a bit of a heavier energy in this group. A lot of you may be very tired, maybe even a bit cranky. Things are moving very slow, but better days are ahead this spring. The Nine of Cups pretty much confirms this, because the Nine of Cups is one of the happier cards you can get. King of Cups. Spirit guides, can you tell me more about this King of Cups? Who is the King of Cups? We've got Justice. And Five of Swords in reverse. Okay, so there's somebody I get that's going to defend you. I thought of this earlier in the reading, but I wasn't sure about it. It could be an older man for some of you, an older woman, or somebody around your age, even. Because it's going to be different for everybody. But the messenger who helped you earlier may be a good person to confide in with this, because you don't have to bear all of this alone. Do excuse me, the energy of this group is really affecting me. But yeah, justice will prevail. Spirit guides, tell me more about justice. What's the karma for this foe? Knight of Swords. The Queen of Pentacles. This person may make some decisions that they think are going to be good monetary decisions, but actually end up being very rash. Like they should have stopped, they should have quit while they were ahead. Yeah, we've got the Ten of Wands in reverse, the Tower, and the Page of Pentacles. They really should have saved their money, and because this person did not save their money, they're in a really bad situation. And it's their own fault for not preparing. Instead of focusing on you, they should have been focusing on themselves and their assets, because now they're kind of royally fucked. Spirit guides, any other messages for spring for pile 1? King of Swords in reverse, Five of Pentacles, and the Hermit in reverse. Okay, so for a while, things have been hard on yourself. You've been like, your own finances have not been to the par you want them to be. You've been having a hard time standing up for yourself. Or if you haven't been having a hard time standing up for yourself, you've been having a hard time keeping your cool. It's going to be one of those. But with this Hermit in reverse, I see this period of isolation ending for you at some point in this spring. Spirit guides, where into spring? Okay, so for some of you, it'll be 10 weeks into spring. 9 to 10 weeks into spring. But for others of you, it'll be more in the few days range. 8 to 9 days or 9 to 10 weeks. I mean, it can't be months or years because there's just not that much time in spring. But this energy really won't last too much longer. That's the good news I'm getting for you guys. Oh, I put that away. I shouldn't have done that. Are these the same cards? Yeah. Okay, so the crystals you got. So the crystals you got were kyanite, sight, tranquility, and meditation. Antigorite, flow, intuition, and bloom. Labradorite, limitless potential, and sleep soundly. And opal, happiness, faithfulness, and loyalty. So out of all of these, if you're going to get yourself any of these, I recommend getting Labradorite, because Labradorite can protect you against gossip. Spirit guides, any other messages about this depression? Because I don't think this is my depression, because like I tend to kind of I hate admitting this because, you know, how the internet is with empaths and everything, but I kind of have an empathic, like, my mood shifts with the mood of the person I'm reading for. So I don't think this is my depression, I think it's yours. So let's see if I can get any more messages about that. Knight of Cups. Some of you guys have been lonely for a really long time. And the King of Wands. The King of Wands is the energy you should be taking on, or at least trying to. So the King of Wands is charismatic and goal-oriented, and I need to adjust the camera, sorry guys. So the King of Wands is a card that's a bit arrogant, and I feel that some of you guys just hate yourselves so much that you could actually use a little bit more arrogance in your life. The King of Swords is also, you know, very fiery, has a bit of a temper, more likely to stand up for themselves. But they're also laser focused on their goals. And, you know, they have a clear vision of what they want to be successful. And they have a more focused energy, whereas yours feels a little bit scattered in a way. Not because you don't have goals or you don't have any idea how to complete them, but because you're so depressed, you're just having a hard time. And I think Spirit wants you to take on that kind of energy, rather than this Knight of Cups in reverse that you've been feeling. this focus on love. And, I do feel like there is a focus on love. Maybe some of you guys have been lonely, or maybe your relationships haven't been fulfilling. Spirit guides, which is it exactly? Okay, we've got the Ten of Swords. We've got the Six of Pentacles in reverse. So for a lot of you, it it's mixed. There isn't one or the other for the majority of you. For some of you guys, you just haven't felt like your partner loves you enough. And for some of you guys, that's kind of, I don't want to say all in your head, but like perhaps you have attachment issues, like maybe your attachment style isn't healthy. And, with this Ten of Swords, this is complete agony. Maybe you've been worried that they're going to leave you when they're not. And for those of you who are alone, you feel like people are passing over you and you feel depressed because of that. It seems that everybody you meet is already in a relationship, or they're just not interested in you for some reason. Empress in reverse. Yeah, and it's cutting into your creativity, your passion, and your ability to love and take care of yourself. If you've been alone for a while, you may want to try online dating. But I see there's this star right here. With the star, there is a light within you. You just need to get back in touch with that again. And luckily, this depression will not last forever, and you'll get back in touch with it this spring as things warm up. For some of you, it's a seasonal depression. You just need lights. I think they make these lights for seasonal depression, and I don't know what they're called because I have very little interest in seasonal depression. I think it's a boring disorder. I mean, I'm interested in abnormal psych, but I find seasonal depression to be kind of boring. No offense. But these lights, they can be really healing for therapy. I don't know if you have to get them in a therapist's office or if you can buy them on Amazon or something. I don't know if the Amazon ones are worth their salt though, so I can't recommend them, but you might want to look into it, study up on it, see what you can find. Eight of Cups, yeah, you guys are leaving that depression behind. Normally the Eight of Cups, when I get that in a reading, I think that it's kind of depressing. But in this case, I feel like what you're leaving behind is this depression. I hope this is my pile. Yeah, the Strength in reverse. This depression that's been sapping all your strength away, you're leaving it behind. Any other messages? Yeah, you're moving on. But I feel like that's what we've gotten with this whole reading, We got the release card from two different decks, which how often does that happen? That's kind of crazy. And we've got all sorts of cards about leaving everything behind. And it's time to put your past behind you. Spirit guides, what lies on the horizon for my pile ones? So, Eight of Swords in reverse, you'll realize that a lot of what was holding you back is actually very weak restraints, because we see this bird, it's in a very loosely tied ribbon surrounded by swords. There's plenty of gaps. It could take off and fly away. No effort whatsoever. And these restraints, I wouldn't say they're self-imposed, but it's kind of like learned helplessness. Like, I forgot who did this experiment, but they took a bunch of dogs and they shocked them. Cruel, ouch. And what they found was even when they turned off the shocks, the dogs were still afraid to cross because they just learned that they were completely helpless, that they were stuck, and the dogs had anxiety from there on after. It's one of those experiments, I'm paraphrasing a lot, but it's one of those experiments that was cruel, but we learned a lot from it. And I have a feeling that you'll be learning that you're not as helpless as you thought you were all this time. And that a lot of it was all in your head because of the things your foes have done to you in the past. Death. You're moving on from this. Death in this case, I'd say it's a happy card. Because that part of you is dying. That part of you that was depressed and miserable and dwelling on all these horrible things that have happened to you, that's going to be left behind this spring as the weather warms up and things start to get better. And with this Four of Cups in reverse, I feel like you're leaving behind the, how do you pronounce that? Ennui? That boredom that comes with depression. And you're going to start taking an interest in hobbies and stuff that you left behind once. And everything's going to start to feel so much better. Even I'm starting to feel better right now doing this part of the reading, so. Oh, that's why I've been having such a hard time shuffling. I've been shuffling the book along with the cards. I didn't even notice that. That's kind of funny. Spirit guides, what's on the way for pile number 1 after this depression? We have the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. Finances may start to level out a bit, but they won't get better immediately. But they will get better by the end of spring, I'm feeling. Because we have this Victory card. The Sun. Now, it's not going to be all a smooth road. You may learn some things that really upset you. Like, the Sun is a happy card, whether it's upright or reversed, but there may be something, I'm getting that it's something in the news that's gonna open your eyes a lot. Whoops. Am I still recording? Okay, I am. I tripped on my wire. But, something's going to be revealed to you, be it through the news or through friends or something like that, that's really going to open your eyes in a way that you don't like. So just preparing you for that. But how bad is it really going to be, Spirit? Page of Swords in reverse. The Page of Swords kind of throws caution to the wind, but not in a positive way. There may be something that was said or done that was just kind of inconsiderate. Something done without proper research, something done without proper thinking or planning. And that's what's causing that Sun in reverse, that glaring truth being shown on something. Some of you guys may be going through a breakup if things aren't going well with your partner. But if things are going well with your partner, don't worry about that. Okay, we've got the Three of Cups in reverse, so there may be somebody who's interested in your partner or somebody you're interested in just a third party is involved somewhere, possibly, for those of you who are in a relationship. But if this doesn't resonate, don't panic, alright? And it may just be that you'll find that somebody you liked has a partner. So don't go into any third party things because that will mess you up. But I am seeing new financial opportunities this month for you. There will be lots of opportunities to make a little extra money. You'll also be learning some new things this month. For some of you, it may be like you've actually put forth the conscious decision to learn something. Like to sit down. For me, I'm trying to learn Spanish. I'm not doing the greatest job at that because I suck at it. Or you may want to learn the tarot, drawing, writing, some skill I'm seeing that you want to learn and that you're preparing for. And it's not going too smoothly. But will that stay that way, Spirit? Because things often start out rocky in the beginning when we start something new. The Fool. Yeah, you'll just feel foolish at first, but the Fool isn't really the most serious card in the tarot. It's just a new journey. For some of you guys, this may be something you're learning for a financial opportunity. Eight of Pentacles, it'll be a lot of really hard work, and you may find that daunting at first while you're still in your depression. But as that depression lifts, things will get easier. Spirit guides, any other messages for the Rose Quartz group? Balance. Yeah, things will start to become a lot more clear to you, and it'll be a lot more smooth sailing by the time the depression starts to lift. It'll be like a fog that just kind of goes away, and things will just kind of click. The clarity will be there. Okay, I think that's about all I have for you for group number 1. Thank you so much for tuning in to this reading. The decks I used will be in the description. Please rate and subscribe because that really helps my channel a lot. And I guess that's it. Blessed be, motherfuckers. See y'all. Okay, pile 2. For those of you who chose, what do they call this? Fool's Gold, Iron Pyrite. Duh, I've been trying to remember that for a while now. Well, for those of you who chose the Iron Pyrite, this is your reading. Welcome. We're going to start out with a card from the Raven's Wand Oracle. Spirit guides, what can Group 2 expect this spring? Farewell. This card again? Can I get a clarifier on that? Farewell to what? Although, I mean, I guess farewell to winter. I know a lot of you guys are just like, fuck winter. I can feel it in my bones. You guys are sick of winter. Spirit guides, what are we saying farewell to, other than winter? A moment. Really? Winter? That's what I'm getting from it. Okay. Let's get into the Crow Oracle, see if I can pick up something more, interesting for you guys. Excuse me, hiccup. Wrath and influence. Okay. So a lot of you guys are saying goodbye to your bad habits and your anger and your rage. You're letting go of something. Pile 1 may have resonated with you as well. But the difference between you and Pile 1, I feel Pile 1 was more depressed, whereas you guys were more angry, bitter, more external than internal. And instead of dealing with your depression or whatever you felt, probably not depression, though it could be for some of you, you numbed yourself with cigarettes, alcohol, that sort of thing. I'd list other things, but I'm afraid of getting demonetized. Oh wait, this channel's not monetized. Okay, so coke, heroin, I can say that. Oh wait, no I can't, I'll get age restricted. Well, forget that then. Luck. Some good luck is coming your way. Because you let go of these inner demons of yours. Yeah, there's some more peace in this group. Ghosts. Now this, I should warn you, this influence, this wrath, it won't completely go away. There's still going to be some of that. But for the most part, your guys are gonna feel a lot better coming this springtime than you did in the winter. Let's see if I can glean some more information with the tarot cards. Three of Cups. Six of Wands. Yeah, there's going to be some celebrations with friends. Some victories coming up. Just overall, I'm seeing some positive energy for the spring. Which is nice. It's always nice to have a positive reading for once, because I have a lot of negative ones. Spirit guides, any other messages for this spring? Eight of Cups, but we've been new. You really want to leave behind this chapter of your life where things were so negative and so angry and so upsetting. And I'm sensing you want to become more spiritually awakened, especially since we've just drawn the Empress card. Some of you, for someone specific here, maybe quitting a certain substance for a pregnancy, but that's definitely not for everyone. That's just for the pregnant person here that struggled with this. Spirit guides, any other messages for this spring? This has been a very short reading so far. 10 of Cups. Because you've gotten rid of these addictions, these maladies, these anger issues, because you're letting those go, it's going to be replaced as you go with 10 of Cups, with lots of happiness, with lots of joy. For some of you guys, some of you may be starting a family, I get. Some of you may be getting married. Let's see. Yeah, the Devil in reverse. Letting go of these toxic influences. But I'm getting a lot of redundancy this reading. I got a lot of redundancy last reading too. Maybe we just need to move on. What else is going on in the lives of group number 2? What about money? What's going on financially with group number 2? Ah, no! Oh, I came so close to dropping those. But I didn't. Close save. Okay, we've got Judgment and the 5 of Wands. That's not so great. Let's see if I can get a clarifier on that. There may be some arguing about your finances. Other people may be judging you based on what you do for a living. That may be part of the reason you were so angry before. But with this Justice card, justice will prevail. Any other messages for career? Yeah, some of you, though, may be feeling a little bit trapped in your career. But you can always leave it and go for something else. What will happen if they go for something else right now, Spirit Guides? What will happen if group number 2 just goes for something else? The World, it'll be the closing of one cycle and the opening of another. But how will it go? The Queen of Wands. If as long as you tap into this Queen of Wands energy, because, with Wands is great for entrepreneurship. And for some of you, what you want to do is something like online, or maybe some of you want to open up your own store, your own spiritual shop. Something like that in Etsy, I'm getting. And as long as you're very ambitious about it and you keep to that one-track mind, I see success for you. We've got the 4 of Pentacles. Also, save your money. Spend very frugally during this time for your best. Yeah, and then you'll have more rewards later because you were cautious now. Because you didn't overstep now, you'll have more abundance later because it takes money to make money, that old slogan. Anything else for pile number 2? Ace of Swords in reverse. Why is the Ace of Swords in reverse in this reading? High Priestess. I do not compute. What is this about? 6 of Cups. Okay, there will be people willing to help you. So some of you guys may be having a lack of vision with this Ace of Swords in reverse, and thus may be having a hard time completing the task. And Spirit is calling you, if this is the case for you, to ask for help from others. Even if it's just bouncing an idea off of somebody's head, people will be willing to help you because there's something special about what you want to create. Anything else, Spirit Guides? King of Cups in reverse. Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, a new financial venture is possible for some of you guys. That's only if you choose this path, though. If you don't choose this path, then this message isn't for you, and that's okay. because this isn't a path for everyone. The entrepreneurship is a rocky road. There might be some issues with your love life, though. Spirit guides, what about their love life this spring? What am I seeing? The Emperor in reverse. Your partner may be acting like a bit of a man-child this spring. Don't put up with it. Just don't put up with it. King of Pentacles. Yeah, if you don't put up with it, then there will be a chance that they can help you and assist you and, do what partners were meant to do. But at the same time, you have to be very, I don't want to say demanding, but you have to let your feelings be known. Don't let it slide, ever, when your partner is acting like a man baby. Yeah, because otherwise they won't be any help to you and they'll grow complacent in that and let you take care of them. They'll basically treat you like their mommy or daddy, and you don't want to deal with that. You don't have time to deal with that because you're too busy, and it'll slow you down. Your partner might be slowing you down this spring if you put up with this, so don't put up with it. Spirit guides, any other messages? That might be part of why you're so mad. Queen of Cups in reverse. And Temperance in reverse. For some of you, honestly, a breakup is in order. I mean, that's up to you. I'll never tell you what to do. But I will say this. The cards are not I'm not liking your partner. For those of you who have a partner, I'm not liking them. And this may not be a romantic partner, by the way. This may be a business partner for some of you. And I'm thinking, don't put up with them. Because you'll be better off on your own than with a weak link. I learned that the hard way. Yeah. Yeah, we have the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. That's your future if you put up with a man baby. Or, I'm saying a man baby, it could be a woman too. After all, I'm reading energy, not gender. We've got the Ace of Wands, the Ten of Wands in reverse, and the Six of Wands. A lot of you are going to become unburdened this spring by something that's been burdening you and weighing you down. It may be this partner, business or otherwise. It may be these addictions from earlier that I was mentioning. But something that's been weighing you down that may have felt like it was helping you before, but turned out to be a waste of your time. Leaving that behind will help you find the energy and passion to pursue what you really want to pursue financially. How will this work out, Spirit Guides? During the springtime, of course, not long term. The Eight of Pentacles. It'll be a lot of work this spring. But I'm getting the impression that you guys are not afraid of hard work. You guys knew this would be work. And you chose it anyway. Because it's what you really want to do. And for you, it's more important to do what you really want to do and to be financially free than it is to make other people happy or to have an easy road. Spirit guides, what are some forces that may assist Pyle too? Frivolity in reverse. So what I was saying earlier. Be sure not to be frivolous. Surprise. There will be some kind of surprise coming in for you that will make things easier. I wake up in the morning light. My father said, what you gonna do with your life? I can't sing and I don't know why I started singing. Please don't judge me. Conversation. There may be some kind of conversation coming up that will show you where you'll learn a lot or something like that. I don't know. Maybe you guys are taking some kind of class. Let's see, did I get that for you guys? There are so many cards under here that I don't remember. No, I think it was the last group that was probably taking a class or something. I just have so many cards laying down there. It's like a huge mess. But with this surprise and this conversation, I'm getting that there's a pleasant surprise that will be revealed to you through conversation. And this pleasant surprise will help you with your business. Let's see if I can get any crystals that will help you, spirit guides. Spirit guides. Audience. Spirit guides, what kind of crystal might help? We got sodalite. I actually have a piece of sodalite right here. Might be kind of hard to see. Maybe turning off this light will help. Yeah, that actually helped more. The light. So for sodalite right here, it says communication, harmony, and trust. Sodalite is a throat chakra crystal, and for any entrepreneur, I would recommend it. I would recommend some sodalite. And with trust, you definitely need people to trust you when you're starting your own business, and sometimes that can be kind of the hardest part, especially when you don't have a lot of feedback built up yet with your business. It can be hard to get customers and such whatnot. Well, this has been a rather short reading, but this is all I have for you. So thank you so much for tuning in. Good luck with everything you're trying to start this spring, and I will see you next season. Or sooner if you decide to watch some of my other videos, whatever I end up posting. So please rate, subscribe, and blessed be motherfuckers. All the links I used will all of the tarot decks I used will be linked in the description for you in case you want to buy those. I am an Amazon affiliate, so I do earn a little bit of money off of each purchase. Thank you. Okay, group number 3, for those of you who chose this blue calcite, this will be your reading. Welcome. Spirit guides, what did my blue calcite group number 3, what's up with their spring? And I dropped it on the floor. Of course I did. Let me get that. Night watch. Some of you guys may be wary of something. What is it? What are they watching for, spirit guides? Oh, and I am using the Raven's Wand Oracle, by the way. All the decks I used will be listed in the description. I am an Amazon affiliate, so if you buy from there, I will gain a small commission. Eternal Flame. Okay, so I'm getting a lot of you are waiting for a lover. Spirit guides, can I have more information on this? Like, is there a specific person that they are trying to manifest? Excuse me, warning. That's not a good sign. Resistance. Guys, I think it's hopeless. Sorry. And influence. Why did I know I'd draw that card? Okay, so do not waste your spring on this person. I mean, I can't tell you what to do, I guess. But right now it's not seeming very good. I'm not really getting that this is a great person to be lusting after. They may be having some issues of their own that you really don't need bogging you down. And I know this is disappointing to hear, but I really don't feel like they're that great of a person. Direction. Some of you guys may feel like there's just something special about this person, that they are your fated connection, and I'm going to tell you right now, I have bad news on this. No, they aren't. You've been in isolation for a while, sticking rigidly to your routines, trying to find some peace. Some of you guys may be autistic. I know autistic people, we like to rigidly stick to our routines. But, yeah, maybe let's not wait for somebody else before we can be happy. We have to choose to be happy now. That may be part of why this is so hopeless, actually. It's not necessarily that the situation is just not going to pan out, but it could be that you're so focused on how you'll never be happy that it's kind of psychically repelling this connection. Here, I didn't use this for the oracle. Oh, oh crap. There goes all my cards. I just dropped all my cards on the ground. I want to do a reading to show you what the best case scenario is. But pining will not work. I'll tell you right now, pining will not work this spring. It won't work next spring. You have to find a life, and you have to live that life now, or else it's just never going to happen. Oh, I bumped my head. I'm going to use the Oracle of Mermaids to determine how hopeless this connection is, to see that if it's your mindset that's making it hopeless or if it's just really not in the stars. Spirit guides, what is the best case scenario? Okay. We've got guide, a guide, mentor, a trustworthy ally, and we've got divine sensuality, making love erotica in reverse. I didn't want to see that. I wanted to see that card. I just didn't want to see that card in reverse. But the thing is, divine sensuality in reverse doesn't mean that the connection is hopeless. It means there may be difficulty connecting with your sexuality. Maybe some of you have experienced some very triggering things in the past, and that may make what's making it hard for you to connect to this person that you're longing for, or just people in general. It may not be one specific person. It may be that you long after a lot of people, like You go out, you see somebody, you wish you could be with them, but you feel like you can't be. Like, just those everyday little crushes, like, that Hozier song, I fall in love just a little, oh, little bit every day with someone new, that sort of thing. And this yearning is making it harder for you just in general. Spirit guides, what else is going on? So you need to make peace with your body, it seems, before you'll be able to really move on and find a good partner. Whether it's this person or somebody else, you won't be able to unless you move on from the things that have happened to you, from your own distaste for your body, no matter what that stems from. Again, it could be something triggering for some of you. Okay, we have survival, release, dominance, and bond. It seemed I was hoping to read about something else, but you guys seem to be having a hard time releasing a bond. And it's like a dominant thing in your life right now. Or at least it is going to be this spring. And you're going to be having a really hard time releasing that. And let's put some of you in survival mode where you're really only thinking about your basic things and this person. And I'm sorry to hear that, because this isn't a very happy reading, and I don't like readings that aren't happy. I really don't. We've got ghosts and luck. They're haunting you, but you may be in luck. Spirit guides, can you tell me more about this luck? What's lucky? I am using the Gypsy Oracle now. What's lucky? In my pile number 3's life, what's lucky? Gift. Some of you are going to be getting a really good gift this spring, whether it's your birthday or not. Misfortune. There may be the end to some misfortune. Or you may narrowly dodge some kind of misfortune. Yeah, I think that's what's it. I think there's going to be some kind of misfortune that you dodge. Like maybe there's going to be a natural disaster that just stops short of your area or something like that. But do be cautious, do be wary. Spirit guides, any other good luck? Coming to my pile 3's. Waiting. Okay, so it's mostly going to be waiting. I don't usually believe in manifesting a specific person because of this sort of vibe that I'm getting right now. That's the exact reason. It can be a lot of pain that's just not worth it, in my opinion. But if you want to know a good YouTuber to follow for manifesting a specific person, that is Roxy Talks. That's ROXY Talks TAL bit. I can't talk, but you know what I'm trying to say here. Follow her, she'll have some good advice for you. She has this 360 manifestation method that's really useful. Anything else going on this spring? I'm not getting anything out of here. We're going to delve into the tarot cards now. What about their finances, spirit guides? Knight of Swords. Be wary of making any rash financial decisions at this time. Springtime, you're going to want to be rather cautious. Yeah, we also got the King of Swords in reverse. Now is the time to be holding on to your money. King of Cups in reverse. Now is really the time to be holding on to your money. The World in reverse. Yeah, do not spend any money manifesting your SP. Just don't do it, man. Anything else financially for this group? Nine of Cups. Yeah, if you listen, things will be good. Especially later on this spring. If you spend your spring saving your money, you're going to be able to have a lot more to do with this summer. But I don't know what your plans for summer are because this is a spring reading. The Chariot. Okay, some of you guys may have some plans for this summer. Yeah, and I'm getting that those plans will fall through if you don't save your money. So to try to save your money this spring. And then you'll be able to have a lot more fun coming up here in the summer. Yeah, because you don't want to be stuck inside this summer. Except on the really hot days, maybe. Page of Cups. Five of Wands in reverse. Nine of Wands. Is the person you're trying to manifest in a relationship right now? Because that may be what's making it so much harder. Personally, I wouldn't recommend manifesting someone in a relationship because it can cause trouble, but you do you. I'm not here to judge. I'm beyond that at this point. I don't care about anything anymore. Spirit guides, any other goings-ons? There's got to be something else going on in your life this spring. Otherwise, this is going to be a very disappointing and boring reading. Okay, we have observation and territory. Some of you guys may be looking for a new place to live as well. How's that going to work out? Oh, I almost dropped the cards again. As if they weren't a big enough pain in the ass to pick up last time, right? Wait, that was upright. Queen of Wands. As long as you are vigilant and continue saving your money, you should be able to find a new place. Yeah, I'm feeling that a lot of you feel very stuck where you're at right now. And that's part of what's causing this stuck feeling in general, is because you feel stuck where you're at. And you really want to get out of the house, but don't rush moving out, okay? Because if you rush it, it may fall through, and you don't want that. You don't need that. That'll just make your life 100 times worse. Nobody wants that feeling of failure. Trust me. Take it from someone who knows, okay? We've got the Six of Coins. There may be somebody who's willing to help you out some with your move. Yeah, you're having a really hard time right now, and that's a shame. These hard times will clear up eventually, but it's only once you've gotten an adequate amount of rest. And by rest, I don't necessarily just mean sleeping all day or not working or whatever. I mean you need to stop being so hard on yourself, love yourself, heal some of your past wounds. And that should help you out. That should help you get this more of a Page of Wands energy. Because a lot of you want to pick up learning something new, or there's something you've been trying to learn for a while now. It could be anything really. Tarot cards are the example that's on my mind right now, obviously, because I'm reading them right now. Uh, I've said this before, I'm trying to learn Spanish. Drawing, some kind of skill or something you're trying to pick up. Some of you may be in school still, and that's kind of bogging you down as well. But just keep in mind that all these things are temporary. It won't be like this forever. Spirit guides, anything else for pile number 3? That's a lot for pile number 3. Got the Queen of Swords in reverse, 3 of Cups in reverse, the Tower in reverse, the 3 of Wands in reverse, and the 4 of Pentacles in reverse. You guys are thinking about disregarding everything I said right now, aren't you? You are. Don't do it. Okay, I mean, I can't tell you what to do. It's your life, but be very, very wary about spending your money during this time. Try to save it up. Don't rush anything, or else it'll fall through. Don't try to pursue somebody who's already got somebody. It'll only lead to heartbreak. I'm telling you guys. I'm telling you guys. You may not want to hear it, but we got the Magician. Some of you guys want to manifest your way out of this, and that's all good and well, but you also want to be prepared. You can prepare while manifesting at the same time. Like, you can prepare for your bills and everything and make sure they're paid, make sure money's set aside while still manifesting that you have millions of dollars. Okay? That's just an example. So don't abandon reality while chasing your manifestations, alright? Well, that's all I have for you guys. Good luck. I mean, this was a hard reading to get through. I'm astounded you made it to the end because I would have clicked off by now. But really, good luck, good luck. It seems like a hard road to walk, and I've been there myself. Everything I say is with love because I've been through similar circumstances in the past myself, and I know what it's like. Really, I do, and this is a really hard energy to sit in, so I wish you the best of luck as you go on. Please consider subscribing to my channel, it helps a lot. And as always, please rate, subscribe, and blessed be motherfuckers. Thank you.